Hi. So I wanted to give you a couple of pointers on tonight's homework assignment. Again, it's from both the lesson we did in class, 1.1.1, and the lesson that you took notes on your own, which is 1.1.2. I've chosen 3 problems from the problem set given after the work. You can find them in the ebook. Let me just show you where. So go to my ebook. CPM, where are you? There you are. CPM, and I look at this and I scroll down through all problems we did in class, some problems we didn't, things that we didn't look at. Scroll, 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 scroll. And then I see this thing called the review preview. That's where the problems show up. So here, and all I did was I took a picture of this and I put it on a document for you. But if I'm confused and I don't know what to do, I want to use the ebook because then I can click on homework help and it'll give me some hints. Oh, hint. Hey, what's the hint? Allow cookies. Okay. So hints. Let me try that again. Oh, remember, not all the letters will be on the Venn diagram. Some will be out of the Venn diagram. So, like, which letters don't have any symmetry? So, like K. K doesn't have much symmetry. Maybe if I drew a line across the middle, but not quite, that kind of idea. So some won't be there at all, and some will be. So when we talk about reflectional symmetry, we're saying that if I draw a line somewhere in the middle of the image, it will be the same on both sides. If it has rotational symmetry, that means I can turn it around at 180 degrees, 2 degrees, 50 degrees. I can turn it and it's still the same. If you can turn it all the way around 360, every single thing in the whole wide world has 360 degree rotational symmetry. Look at my pen. Rotating 180, not the same. Rotating, oh, look, now exactly the same as it was when I started. So assuming I didn't spin this way too, but that's the idea. Everything has rotational symmetry of 360 because then it's just back to where it started. So just kind of keep it, rotational means less than 360, then it comes back where it starts. So, and then it has both, goes in the middle. And if it's not in there, it goes on the edges. So you're going to put the letters on this Venn diagram. That's all it's asking you to do. Okay. So again, homework help can be really, really helpful. This one gives us an e-tool. So like I can click on this and it will tell me what to do. And oh, look, I can plot the point. I need to plot the points. Okay, 4, 5. And then I put it on and I can put it where it belongs and then I can connect them and so on and so on and so on. Okay. And so this is, now if you use the e-tool, you need to save it. You need to log in, save it, and copy the link, share the graph with me, like we did with the other Venn diagrams in class. Share the graph with me, okay? So what we're going to do is that kind of idea is that you then would share your graph with me. So you notice when I wasn't in the right place, I didn't draw the line. As soon as I was in the right place, it drew the line for me. Something to think about, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. So it's going to do that for you, but it's asking you to do it. And so once it's all finished, you've gone through every instruction, because the instructions are then here. You've gone through every instruction, then that's when you share it with me, okay? If you're doing it on the e-tool, otherwise you're doing a piece of graph paper, you just turn in the graph paper, you take a picture. Same idea. We didn't assign this one. I didn't assign that one. I assigned this one. And so what are the area and perimeter? And again, if you need homework help. So that's kind of it's really, really nice. Then if I jump over to 112, and scroll. I didn't assign that. I don't remember. I did assign this one. Again, homework help. Like if you click on it, it defines the blue words. Okay. It defines the blue words. That's really helpful. This is the one I wanted to talk about, was 118. I'll go back to the other thing. It's the most important of the problems in my opinion. And then I assigned 20, which is basically, again, another Venn diagram practice, because that's what we did today. Okay. And so going back to the one I wanted to give you real hints on is, like I said, number 18. But notice how much, this homework help link is not active. The one on your worksheet isn't active, but the homework help online is. So you want to maybe use that. So anyway, like I said, those are my problems. This got cut off. The number, it was 115. Sorry about that. It got cut off, and so did the words here, but none of the important words got cut off, so whatever. So I wanted to talk about this one. So it's asking you to come, so finding patterns and using patterns is an important problem solving skill necessary for your study of math. These are called diamond problems, and we're going to use them a lot in this class, all the time. And so the question is, right, you need to look at it with these first 4 examples is what is happening to the numbers. And so it says look for a pattern in the first 3 diamonds below, so these 3. Explain how to find, if I knew these 2 hashtags or pound signs or the numbers, which is what that symbol means, how would I find the question marks? So that's what the pattern we're looking for. So what do I do with the 2 numbers on the side? To find the 2 numbers on top and bottom. So I do something different to find the number on top, and I do something different to find the number on bottom. So look at it and see if you can come up with something. What's happening to 5 and 2 to make 10? That's also happening to 2 and 3 to make 6. That's also happening to -1 and -4 to make +4. And then looking at again what's happening to 5 and 2 to make 7, 2 and 3 to make 5, -1 and -4 to make -5. So what's happening? And so the first thing you want to do is answer that question. That is part of the homework problem. How do I find this question mark if I know these 2 numbers? So what are we doing? If we look at it hard enough, I'm going to look at that 4th one. In the 3rd one, it went from negative and negative to a positive number. So when do 2 negatives make a positive? Because when I add them, they make a negative. When I multiply, maybe I'm multiplying. And maybe I'm doing what? Get the number on the bottom. So my conjecture is this is multiplication and this is addition. I'm going to check it out. Write something down about this. What's happening? Explain how. This is not an explanation. All the words I'm saying are an explanation. These 2 symbols, not an explanation. So an explanation involves a lot of words, not a lot of math symbols. So just keep that in mind. And then there's 5 problems for you to practice. Like, since you know what to do, practice and tell me what happened. And then they switched up E and stuck it the other way. And if I know the top and bottom numbers, can I figure out the side numbers? So A through D should be fairly, and C. So those 2 are twisted, but they're basically asking you to fill in the pattern. So there's my 2 cents on this problem. I don't want to give it away. I want to see what you come up with. If you can't come up with anything, come to class on Wednesday prepared to ask questions. Are there any? So that's kind of where we're at. Those are the ones I wanted to talk about. So those are your homework problems. So just those 6, much less than what I would normally do. Okay? Good luck and have a great day.